Such a glorious day to be depressed. Yeah, you can't have that in your mouth. Give me that. Shoo. Excuse my dirty window, but man, like, we keep just getting ripped off from these storms. They're supposed to be coming and they just keep going. So, I'm gonna have a little chat with you guys about depression. I've gone off the rocker. I'm insane. Oh my gosh, I just took a shower yesterday. Don't you hate like how dirty your nails get though? Like, look at that. That's just from like a day of itching my face, scratching my head, being outside. I don't know why my nails get so dirty. Alright, this is randomly turning on to a little bit of randomness. But okay, so I made a video. I think I made it back in May, if not early June. And my camera died in the middle of that video. And then I never finished it, and things have just been progressively downhill. So I'm gonna go ahead and play that video now. Alright guys, so this is me without any actual like face makeup. I do have mascara on and a little bit of eyebrow, just because if I didn't, then it would look really crazy. So I think I'm gonna do this more. I picked my nose. Actually, it was an itch, but you know, I can tell you guys I just had to itch my nose and you guys would be like, no, you actually picked it. But anyways, so I think this is gonna be my new go-to look because it just is so exhausting some days to like do my whole face of makeup. If you've seen any of my makeup videos, you know I usually do quite a bit. And even when I do like my more natural looks, I still like, I feel like foundation by itself doesn't cut it, so I have to do foundation plus the concealer for highlight, powder, bronzer, and then an actual pop and highlight. So I feel like this makes me look at least like less scary. I feel like with no brows and no mascara I look like death. So I have, by the way, you guys, if you didn't know, the world's biggest pores. Okay though, besides a couple issues, this mascara is bomb, you guys. This is like the Essence Princess Lash, I think is what it's called. It's like $4. This is one coat. About time for me to do my roots again. Like, I mean, it's past that time, but I gotta do it either tomorrow or Friday. I almost said, or Thursday. Tomorrow is Thursday. So I just wanted to come on here, do a little chit chat video with you guys. I know a lot of people that follow me and follow my channel are in the beauty community, in that a lot of my videos are more towards beauty. But I think I'm gonna be doing less beauty lately, and here's why. So I obviously still love doing makeup. It's one of my favorite things to do. The problem is it takes a lot of time. If I didn't have kids and I was just a stay-at-home wife, I could pull off like 3 or 4 looks in a day, no problem. I would do a look, wipe it off, wash my face, do another one. I have the ideas, and I'm not like the best at doing makeup, but I'm not like a beginner by any means. I've been doing it for a very long time. I have my cosmetology license, which, you know, we learned more about like my nose, you guys, I'm sorry, the color wheel and complementary colors and stuff, and we learned a little bit about makeup in beauty school. But honestly, after beauty school, just doing stuff on my own is really where I started to do better. Did I really just like I find that makeup is a skill. The more you do, the better you get. So or you see somebody that their makeup is amazing and you want to do makeup like that, but you don't think you're not talented enough, that's not it at all. You just have to take the time out and practice and just keep doing it. Makeup isn't one of those things where you're just like naturally good at it. Everybody, and I mean everybody, every beauty guru that you follow did shit makeup at first. Whether it was in elementary school, whether it was when they were like 25 years old. The first time they did makeup, it wasn't amazing. Everybody starts somewhere. I remember how I used to do my makeup when I first started doing it. Well, I don't remember much about when I did in middle school. I know I didn't do it very often. I wasn't really supposed to wear it, but I know I would do it whenever I could, because I have acne prone skin now, but like these breakouts right here is nothing compared to what I used to have before I took Accutane. And like when I was on Accutane, my pores were fine. Like I had the best skin of my life after taking it, after being off of it and, you know, having babies and stuff. Like my pores got humongous again. I do get the occasional breakout. Sometimes my face gets worse, and I'll have a lot of breakouts. It's mostly in this area. And you might see that in some of my videos of my face might be a little bit more broke out than others. But then for the most part though, this is like my normal face usually. It's just like minimal breakouts, redness, bleh. I remembered I would wear it a lot and when I could in middle school because my face was really bad. I thought I concealed it more, but honestly, like, I'm gonna try to find some photos about how cringy it was. So when I got, I want to say 8th grade and then maybe freshman year is when I started wearing makeup more. I used to get the Maybelline powder foundation. I thought I had to have powder foundation. I thought that having acne and stuff, like I couldn't wear liquid foundation because I thought it would make my skin worse. Cut to a couple years later, I only use liquid foundation or cream foundations. Well, actually, the only cream foundation I use, it's kind of like a liquidy cream. It's the Tarte Amazonian Clay foundation. It's not like super runny, but it's not technically cream either. It's still a liquid. It's just a little bit thicker than like others. I can't think of anything right now, but you get what I'm saying. It's not like a paste. It's still liquid. It's just a little thicker. But I used to use the powder foundation. Now I will say the first high-end makeup I got was Bare Minerals. That's what all my aunts used, and I think my grandma even did too. And when I would do my makeup with that kit, you know, it was all powder. It did look good. But I think I did the powder foundation up until 2012. Even like on my wedding day, because I got, if you guys don't know, I got married, graduated high school, and had my first child all in 2012. I thought the world was going to end, apparently. It just worked out that way. But, so I got married in August, and I had my daughter in December of that year. But I believe, I remember my first trip to Sephora, I got like 3 eyeshadow products and spent $70. So after I had my daughter, I didn't go to Sephora very often, but I was still going and getting my Bare Minerals kit whenever that would go out. Sometimes it would last me a year, sometimes it would last me 6 months. It just depended on how much I was doing makeup. And I started doing my first makeup channel after I had my daughter and I was pregnant with my son, and I was using Bare Minerals makeup and stuff for foundation and whatnot. But I remember I was pregnant with my son and I needed, was I pregnant with him or was it after I had him? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think it was after I had him. No, I think it was before I had him. I don't know, you guys, exactly, but it was either 2013 or 2014 when I finally started using liquid foundation and my life changed for the better. I could probably try using powder again sometimes, but I just feel like liquid just mattifies me, smooths me out, and just gives me everything I could ever want in life for my skin. Back to, I'm like the worst, you guys. I can't stay on focus. I have to have like 50 million stories in one. Okay, in high school though, when I finally started to wear makeup though, I would do the powder foundation. It was the Maybelline powder, and it came with like a little brush. Almost always my makeup was darker than my actual face was. And then I didn't know what concealer was, like, or anything. Like, I knew what it was, but I thought it was just for, you know, a dot here or there on a pimple. And I finished Accutane the beginning of freshman year. So I started it either right after 8th grade or the end of 8th grade. And then I was done with my first round of Accutane by December of my freshman year. So my skin was great. I didn't really need makeup at that point. But when I would wear makeup, it would be the powder and then tons of bronzer. Bronzer did not go in this area. It went all over the face. Heavy spider lashes. Eyeliner only in the waterline. I did not know how to do top liner. Eyebrows. What were eyebrows? Eyebrows were usually super thin because when I would get them waxed, I'd get waxed super thin. And so that was a good brow to me when my brows were waxed and barely there. But I didn't get to get them waxed very often, so they were usually very unmanaged. And no lip products. I would like have like the like patchiest, I guess, crazy fleshy toned lips. Like I hardly ever wore lip stuff unless it was like a lip gloss. I'd do a gloss over here and there, but usually I would do like my makeup, take on the bronzer, make my eyes super dramatic, and then yeah, left the house looking like this. My camera's gonna die. Why'd you lie to me? You said you had a full battery. I've only been talking for 11 minutes. My makeup evolution got a little bit, I started doing a little bit more stuff when I was in beauty school. I started doing the smoky eye, and when I would do it on myself, usually it would look pretty good, and then when other people would have me do it on them, it wasn't so good. But I mean, you find out that when you do makeup on yourself, it's how you like it. When you do it on somebody else, they might not like the way it looks on them. So it took me a long time to be able to start doing makeup on other people. I started really loving special effects makeup my senior year. I would just use like household stuff, so like toilet paper and was it nail glue or eyelash glue? I think it was nail glue, you guys. I would make the coolest like burn look, zombie looks and stuff. I had a lot of fun with that. I didn't know what lashes were though, man. I wish I knew how to do makeup now. Like if I wish I knew how to do makeup then like I do now, my freaking school pictures would be bomb, prom pictures would have been bomb, I would have been bomb. And I wish I had my high school body that I had then now. I thought I was so fat back then, and looking back now I'm like, I wish I was that fat again. So basically that video was supposed to be me explaining why I wasn't wearing makeup as much, and it just turned into a long tangent about my makeup, how I wore it in high school, the type of makeup I wore. But basically it was just me saying I wasn't going to be doing as much makeup videos, and I was going to start doing more like vloggy, like talk about like my depression and stuff. But I never even got to all of that because I have a really bad problem rambling. So if you made it through all of that and you're watching to the end, it's now July. I think it's the 5th. Yeah, it's the 5th now. Yesterday was the 4th. And there's a lot going on in my life. And it's basically been really, really crazy. It's been a very, very hard few months. And I haven't done any serious makeup looks, like sat down, filmed, or even sat down and done like a serious makeup look since April. I've done my makeup a few times, like when I went out a few times, but it hasn't been like super glam. It's just been like, I don't want to say basic, because I've done like a few like super cute looks, but it's not like sitting down and doing a halo eye or a cut crease or anything that's like super like Instagram-y or super talented. It's just been very basic, like cute looks, everyday looks, I guess, or every night type of looks. And it's basically been this kind of way of just been kind of just going natural. I've worn makeup a few times. My face is starting to break out right now, but I think it's just a lot of stress. Like I said, I'm having a really hard time right now. So, but I am planning, I have a couple videos I know I want to film, stuff I want to talk about. So, if you want to keep watching my channel, just know that I might eventually come back into the makeup world, like makeup will always be one of my favorite things to do, but it's just not something I have a lot of time for right now. I do miss making videos, and my channel hasn't always been strictly makeup. I've done like travel videos, I've done like funny videos. I've always been more into like the comedy side, but I just find it's hard for me to convey like my humor into good videos. So if you want to stick around for the randomness, I'm gonna stick to, like I said though, probably most like vlogs and like story time lifestyle videos. So yeah, but if you stuck around, thank you so much, and I hope you guys like where my channel is going from here. So love you so much. Bye.